as we not only make a decision on House Bill 1 today, but also debate issues that are using similar tactics that cause administrative burden. And there's actually been a lot of research on the use of administrative burden to hinder public services and to really perpetuate a political gain versus one that's in the best interest of public policy. And this research has talked about how administrative burden is used to delay voting through tactics that make it more difficult to vote or lead to long lines at the polls. We've seen administrative burden be used to restrict access to abortion, like 24-hour mandatory delay and other tactics used to make abortion access not as available. And I would argue that what this bill attempts to do through the use of red tape is implement administrative burden once more under the guise that it's good governance, when really it's slowing down the process and making it more difficult in this situation for our police, firefighters, teachers, public employees to be able to collectively bargain as our Constitution allows them to, and to argue and fight for better wages and better benefits within the institutions they serve. It doesn't surprise me that the private sector is not included in this bill, because I would probably think the private sector wouldn't like the red tape that we're implementing, because it isn't good for business. It's not good for our state. And so I'm really proud to stand in solidarity with the advocates who are in the building today, with my colleagues in supporting the rights to collectively bargain and to fight for government efficiency, because we don't need more red tape. We don't have to make this state more difficult for unions. This is a right to work state. As Representative Osley spoke to, we've already passed policy in the past with certain membership criteria. So let's move on. Let's do our best to work side by side our workers versus the constant onslaught of reducing whatever levers they still have in this great state. Thank you, Madam Speaker, for the opportunity, and I encourage all our members to vote no on House Bill 1.